What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm here with Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. If you've been following my channel at all, you'll know that this is a game I've been really excited to play for a while now. And it came out while I was on vacation, which just was, it hurt me because I wanted to just come back and play this game for a little while. But yeah, I'm finally here, and I can't wait to jump into it. If you enjoy this playthrough, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any feedback. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. But enough talk. Let's just jump into it. Alrighty. Okay. So real quick before we jump into it, I just want to preface this that I know not much of the game. I know a little bit of the game's world, but not a lot of it. So and there's a obviously this is like a lot of text heavy game. So I'll read things I feel important enough to read for me, but more or less I may just read to myself. So again, if you rather I don't do that, let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna roll with it like that. Just so heads up on that part. The Boston court is in turmoil. A code red alert has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. MM, Alicia, and Caleb are summoned by the prince. Okay, that's a good thing because if I had to speed read whatever those were like constantly, that would kill me. Make sure. Good. Vampires walk among us. Unknowing, we've built their cities, fought their wars, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organized into rival sects, the largest of which is the Camarilla. In its domains, Camarilla courts enforce the Masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires from the mortal world. Breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death. More than one death. Got it. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Aversine, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers known as the Hartford Chancery. This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade, the trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serves the needs of the vampire elite. Tonight, the undead will celebrate. Of course, come on. We know shit's about to go down.
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening.
What's
No,
happening?
no, it's too late. It's too late now.
Alright, so I saw MM and Gable up there. Is this like a prophecy vision type thing? Let me read the volume a bit just in case.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here. We've got a problem.
Call them back.
Oh man, the texture's coming in and out like that is a little nerve-wracking.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up.
Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Okay, here we go. Make sure my thing isn't blocking anything. Alright, dialogue. In a dialogue, some answers require the use of skills. Your skill is compared with that of your opponent. The higher rating wins. You cannot use a skill if the rating is 0. Willpower is 12. Okay. Using a skill consumes willpower. Blah. If your opponent wins, you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. If your opponent wins, so do you get nothing if you win? Okay. Zero success for persuasion. 100 for psychology. Okay.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Ooh, the little graphics hiccups here and there. But whatever. Yeah, what? I'm wondering if I can ask all of these, because if I only have a chance to ask one, it's gonna suck. Because which one more?
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
Okay, good. I was about to say shit.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
Okay, change the subject.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be alright?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally
Man, this is.
responsible.
I don't know if it's really low or not or what. I'll have to check the volume later. Alright. Discipline. Vampires have supernatural abilities, usually inherited from their clan. Disciplines. Some disciplines can be used in dialogue. As with skills, the higher level wins. Not all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. So, hunger. Using a discipline generates hunger. Hunger has a value that cannot be exceeded. This limits a vampire's use of their powers. A vampire at their hunger limit risks losing control, attacking and feeding on the closest mortal. Okay. Zero success. They both have zero success. So I might as well back up. Journey. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, they both have zero success. Come on.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Imem. My dear Imem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Making sure. Okay, I have a little bit of room here to play with. Let me go ahead and that up a bit. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna check the audio. Okay, so the audio for sure was a bit low, so I cranked it up. And I noticed that I did cover up my Just a Gamer little tag covered up some of the like location stuff where it said where we were and what time. So I moved that up, so hopefully that takes care of that. But yeah, okay. Hopefully this is better.
It's gonna be a long night.
Oh wait, yeah, I was looking at this. Codex lists and explains many concepts from Swansong and the World of Darkness. The main characters you will meet are also listed on the Boston stream. Wait. What? The Beast? Every vampire possesses the Beast, a force within that pushes them to serve their baser instincts. They are urges of violence and perversion that are constantly threatening to turn the vampire into a ravenous monster, completely devoid of reason. This is a real danger for the masquerade. Okay, blood bond. Anyone who drinks the fresh blood of a vampire becomes progressively more attached to their donor until finally, after 3 drinks or more, the bond reduces them to servile lackeys when in the donor's presence. Vampires call the one bonded the thrall. The term, the source of the bond, is regnant. Whoa, these words and terms, holy shit. When under a completed blood bond, the thrall experiences a sense of loyalty, sometimes even infatuation, toward their regnant. The regenant, I want to say regenant, regnant, regenant. They attempt to please their master, becoming wary and eventually even terrified of angering them. Blush of life. Unless intentionally brought to a semblance of life, the body of a vampire is functionally dead. Undeath signifies its presence in a pale or ashy skin, cold flesh, and lack of breath except to speak, or a heartbeat. By sending their blood through the dead capillaries of their skin and into their shriveled heart, a vampire can appear completely human for a night, including but not limited to a heartbeat, body temperature, and breath. The vampire can even pass a cursory medical examination, though they still fail more intrusive screenings for minute tells such as the absence of intestinal flora. Okay, these are just final death. Though no longer mortals, vampires still face the possibility of final death. A vampire who dies once again is said to have suffered the final death. In addition to fire, sunlight, and decapitation, vampire flesh cannot withstand endless traumatic force. Enough bullets can drive them into a torpor. Torpor? Once in torpor, the vampires become a helpless target for their foes. Okay, generation. While New England certainly isn't lacking in vampire strongholds, the Hartford Chantry is the most famous Tremere haven, a direct rival to the Salem Chantry. Hartford has held its own for several centuries, during which it was subjected to infighting, enemy attacks, and turf wars. Its influence, which fluctuated over the years, greatly increased under the reign of John Rees, who led the domain until 2014. His successor, Deneb Osborne, seems intent on maintaining this same momentum in the years to come, as demonstrated by the recent détente between Hartford and Boston. Okay. Yeah, like there's a glitch where you can't see the thing there. Yeah, right now I'm guessing. There's like a little glitch where I can't see there's like no highlight to tell me where I'm on. The Prince, a vampire who has claimed a given expanse of domain as their own, generally a city, and supports that claim against all others. The Saloon, a low-profile and comfortable place where all the Boston kindred who can afford it go to enjoy mortals that have been expertly prepared by Dr. Richard Dunham. Primogen, the Primogen Council, representatives of the major Camarilla factions in the area, whether they are clan elders or gathering of those who held the largest hunting grounds. They speak directly to the prince, who will do best by listening to their advice. More than one lord has been ousted by their own council. Okay. Anarch and Baron, an anarch leader ruling over a domain. This is the anarch movement equivalent of a prince. Okay. Lands. Okay, I'm pretty sure we know what clans are. I don't. Oh wow, these are a lot. Here we go. Talents increase your abilities. Each talent is tied to a specific action. Repeating these actions will progressively unlock tiers of a talent. Do I have any? Uh-huh. Rat eater. Feed from a rat. Minus 50% suspicion per rat killed. One additional hunger eliminated per rat killed. Okay. Feed on prey, killing it. Okay. Controlled hunt. Feed on prey, killing it. Huh, weird. Using. Okay. Puppet Master. Using a psychology skill increases its effectiveness. Eloquent. Threatening. Got it. Traits. Alright. Traits are positive or negative effects that influence the abilities of characters in question. Traits are only revealed once they have been earned, as the result of an action, a character choice, or a consequence. Hunger. The hunger level, whether low or high, confers temporary traits that affect the character's abilities. Suspicion. As it rises, the suspicion rating creates more negative traits that increase the difficulty faced by the characters. Okay. Her in her place. MM has encountered others more powerful than her. For now, something to strengthen her mind for the future challenges. So, is it minus 10 to the next experience cost for the mental attribute? Does not cost. It doesn't cost. Like it costs 10 less. I guess that's what it's saying. I'm little by little. Let's not. All right. Let's just no, not you. Wrong person. Here we go. Let's read about MM real quick. Oh my God. That's a lot. Okay, this is going to be an example of where I may read this on my own time, or I may just go through it real quick myself, and like I'll maybe I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm just gonna skim it. I'm not gonna read it out loud. Okay, so Hilda's the one who turned her. Keep that little nugget of information in my head. They broke up. Okay, so her clubs are basically Switzerland in a way. Anybody can come in. Just try not to cause a problem. One thing I was kind of hoping to see, but I'm assuming we're not going to see it until Caleb, is the beckoning. I wanted to know what that was. I don't see it here, so. Okay.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Can I go in? No, I cannot. Can I run? Like I'm pressing little different buttons to see if they do anything. But no, nothing. Just show goals. Pressing the button and it's not showing up.
Consider it done.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Yeah.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Huh. Okay. There are usually more of us. Everyone should have been at the party. She's talking too much. That's a little cold. So, let's just go with that.
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the Code Red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party. But a Code Red is a Code Red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
Let's just go with the middle
Tread
one.
lightly. He's a member of the Primogen.
They're the check to the prince's power.
The check and balance. They backed Hazel when she rose to power after Quentin King. They'd hoped to control her.
What? Things didn't go as planned?
I just have a feeling she will surprise them. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM! I won't let her get away with this!
All right. Calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
Ah, her girlfriend.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
What? Okay, that one was a bit whoa. Okay. Focus. Okay. Focus up allows you to temporarily increase a skill by 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase your focus, the more the willpower cost increases. To be focused, a skill must have a minimum score of 1 point. Disciplines or knowledge cannot be focused. How do I focus? What icon is that? Oh, I'm like trying to click it and it's just a move over. If the skill or discipline levels are the same, the outcome of the conflict is uncertain. The chance of victory can be influenced by a number of bonuses or penalties, as well as spending experience points. Okay. So, just to make sure, okay. I wonder is does it show you I'm trying to think if I should use the focus here or is this bait because I'm gonna have to use focus somewhere else later on. It's gonna be like shit, I needed that focus. Well, it costs 5 regardless. 10. If I use 6, I only have. Oh man, already I'm like already I'm already second guessing myself. These games, even though I enjoy the hell out of them, like I'm always like second guessing myself. Fuck it. Oh, she focused too. This bitch. God, this whore. That is bullshit. Oh my god, I'm so. Your opponents can also focus on their own skills. Unlike you, focus only allows them to increase their skill by level by 1, which is nice. Player behavior. The risk of an opponent's focus is represented by a percentage. The more aggressive you are, skill, focus, use of discipline, the more the risk of opponent focus increases.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the
I'm
human
pissed
who
though.
manages
Just
our
fucking
interests
roll
when
the
sun
dice.
comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey. Of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them.
They've all got such long faces.
Nobody's answering?
No.
Sorry, that's not possible.
Okay.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, MM.
Abby, do you know what's going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Please? I feel like I've been plopped down in the middle of a minefield.
There are rumors about Journey. Rumors about how this is all her fault.
Oh, fuck.
Did you know that Jay was in charge of the party?
Shit. I bet she's gonna take the fall for whatever.
Oh, this sucks balls.
I don't think she's involved, but we've got to be on our guard.
Ma'am, we haven't seen you here in ages now, have we?
It's not like I'm doing everything I can to stay the hell away from here.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck, your suffering will be over soon. How's business these days?
Why? You wanna invest?
Don't tempt me.
Zero. You have the 20%. Oh. And no way, regardless.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clubs. They don't bring in enough for your taste, Beryl.
You're right. I'm not interested in them. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm waiting for Caleb.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Gathering information. And obviously, I'm positive I can't do anything else. Obviously, she can't talk to Hildebrand.
Shitty night, huh?
Okay. Okay, just covering all my bases. Covering all my bases.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Well, that's not good.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
Okay, so, alright. Interesting bits of tidbit. She does not like the Dr. Richard Hunham, the guy who people look for to bring people, like, raises people for feeding. Whatever, that doctor. She knows him, psychiatrist. He has to sleep for a long period of time. Okay. Again, these games like this is all about gathering information, knowing what you can.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Alicia. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
You've got no business.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
Yeah, fuck you, MM.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda, too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Okay. M.M. Luis, rebellious star, the diva who lights up Boston nights, but bringing light into a world of darkness can be perilous. M.M. knows this, but she doesn't care. Choose a profile. What? Investigator. Oh. Oh, is this a creative character? Prime profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. Jack of all trades. Profile that focuses on improvising attributes and a large selection of skills. It allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. Veteran. Profile that focuses on dialogue skills and physical attributes. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversations. Profile with no pre-attributed points. Shit, should I create my own character or should I go freehand on this? Let's see. Freehand. Let's see freehand. Character sheet. At the start of the scene, previously earned experience points can be spent to improve the character's abilities. These abilities are divided into two areas, the character sheet and the discipline sheet. Attributes. Each attribute affects a specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in case of a tie. Improving them also decreases the willpower cost of focus. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. For whatever reason, okay, yeah. Knowledge. The use of knowledge skills do not have a willpower cost. They cannot be improved by using focus. Oh, it's not, I have to. The discipline sheet contains the disciplines the character possesses. Discipline powers. Experience points invested in the discipline increase the level and can provide additional powers. Discipline powers can be passive and may be used in dialogue or in exploration. Physical, social, mental. Okay. Wow. So physical. This attribute affects the skill intimidation and the celerity. Celerity? Clarity? That's not clarity. Okay. Rhetoric and persuasion as well as presence discipline. This is skill as well as dominate discipline. Okay. Supernatural perception. Once activated, it heightens your five senses and allows you to see possible futures and read your enemies. And senses. Has no hunger cost, reveals interactions related to the five senses. The hunger cost depends on your apex rating and the difficulty of the interaction. But wait, it just said it has no cost, so. Okay, confusion. Alright, this discipline allows you to traverse the environment at high speed and slows down your perception of time. Okay, this is what we saw in the trailer, her ability to, like, jump or whatever. How does this work? Oh! Wait, how do I cancel that? Okay. 45, 45, 45. Cost is 15. Okay. This one costs 30. It costs 5, so let's do that. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me insane. I'm probably gonna have to, like, cut this, and I'll probably have to cut this to, like, speed it up because I'm gonna be here a while. I can already tell. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, so again, I probably cut the whole thing, but yeah, so basically I just raised up her social and mental. I gave her some security, some deduction, and then I gave her 2 disciplines, which honestly I don't know. I'm still iffy on if I should focus more on my character or my disciplines. Don't know. But that being said, I went for psychochemistry to be able to see the memories of an item, and this one, the fleetingness, because it lets me pickpocket. And I think usually pickpocketing in games is usually very beneficial. So let's see how it goes. I probably fucked this up so bad.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
Oh shit, already. Why?
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
She hasn't done anything. Hazel.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
Oh dang. Okay, so here, all I was the funny thing is between deduction and education, I was thinking maybe I should go with education, but from my understanding of her, she doesn't really know all that much about the stuff going on yet, so I decided to go with deduction instead. But now I'm like, ah man, that would have been awesome to have there.
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Oh, she doesn't like the court. It said it in her little biography that she didn't like the court.
You know what I think of the court. I'm not comfortable there.
You'll get used to it quickly.
I'm not sure I want to.
It's not a question. Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
The walking animation was really awkward. But damn, I was going between them too, deduction and education. I ended up going with deduction, but now it's like
happy to see you in one piece. Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
the hunt. Safe zone. A safe zone is a place where no one can see you feed. You can find them by exploring the surroundings. Only one prey may be sent to the safe zone at a time.
No news from anyone.
Okay.
Do you think that? Now's not the time to be
Find
thinking about that.
We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around.
Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Yeah.
Do I? Prey will naturally be revealed as you approach them. To feed, you will need to find a safe zone you can lure your prey into. Go after isolated prey. If it is surrounded by a potential witness, sending the prey to a safe zone will increase. Sending the prey to a safe zone will increase suspicion of you. Okay, if they're surrounded. Let me just.
The vessels are over there. Take whichever one you want.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it.
What?
Did you need something?
How do I lure them away? I don't.
Do you want us to...
Like, I'm afraid of just holding triangle and attacking somebody straight up.
All freaking out. Let me know if I can help.
Come with me. There.
Okay. Sure.
Oh my god, this is the actual game mechanic I have to do? Damn it. Okay. Vampires use their charm or subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. When feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button, or if you do not release it before the bar is full, the prey will die, drained of its blood. Killing prey will increase suspicion, mortals will be on their guard, while vampires will question your respect for the Masquerade. Okay, so R2. Oh god! I felt like it was going by so fast, so I let go. Damn, I could have taken more off. Fuck. Some prey, their blood emotionally charged, have resonance that your character will earn after feeding. At the end of a scene, a resonance provides an experience bonus for the corresponding discipline. If more than one resonance is acquired during a given scene, only the last one acquired is saved. Second bite. If your prey survives, you may feed on it a second time. However, this will cause it to die and increase suspicion. Okay, so if possible, do not feed twice. Gotta remember that. If possible, don't feed twice. Just bummed that I only got a little bit down. I didn't get all the ones I wanted.
Where are you hiding?
Part of me wants to restart that. Cause I just bite the bullet. I'm okay with like decisions like, you know, whatever happening. I'm okay with letting that play out. But the whole biting down thing, I saw that it was going by so fast and I let go. I didn't. That's the part I want to restart on. But oh my god, it restarts the whole thing. It doesn't go to the checkpoint. Please tell me there's a checkpoint. Oh my god, it restarted the whole thing. Fuck me.
I really hope it's not serious.
Okay, so after that debacle last time, I finally reached this part again. Because again, I just can't believe okay, just to show you, I didn't change anything. I kept everything the same. Deduction. I didn't go to education and try to get that Prince dialogue. So I kept everything the same. I kept all my decisions the same, all the dialogue the same. So like, I didn't do nothing different. I just literally went through the game a second time. All right, so let's make sure I can do this time.
Come on. It won't take long.
Going.
Okay, so I was holding R2 like down. Maybe it's a PS5 thing, but maybe I have to like be careful with it, like, you know, haptic feedback shit of like holding it like lightly and hard. What? Oh my god. Whatever.
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
Wow, I'm so like disgusted with myself because I was thinking, okay, hold it lightly and then keep going, but it's like it didn't register it completely and it just went. Oh god.
April's gonna kill us.
What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know?
I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, alright?
Fine. Sorry.
Damn, man, they're just throwing Journey under the bus like crazy.
Miss Iverson has the top floor.
They're
all
making
to
her the
herself.
fall guy.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Lido and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
If that's the case, give me another chance to feed.
Yes?
Come on. It won't take long.
Yes.
Okay, this time I just gotta hold it and... Alright, there we go. Oh, the discipline. I just remembered the disciplines would change if I drink. I don't know what either of them do yet, so.
Yes?
Can you move out the way?
Miss Lewis.
I know that perfume. Jay.
Wait. Heightened senses, aspects, and then look at this condition reveals new interactions, detecting sense, listening to conversation from distance, revealing the past of objects, or even experiencing premonitions. You can also discover items that have been hidden using supernatural powers. Will increase my hunger by 2. Just examine.
That's Jay's scarf.
She fed.
Let me know if I can help.
It's forcing you to... That's a bunch of bullshit. It's forcing you to use your power.
What the hell could have happened?
So, activating it does nothing.
That's Jay's scarf. Where did you go, Jay?
Let me see. Now the person moves out the way. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Underwood and Fang. Bazora's ears must be burning.
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was
No
mine.
point if there's zero success
Say
and I
hello
can't get
to
my
your
thing to
sire
4.
for me.
Can I help you?
Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
Okay. Read note. Dear all, please don't forget that you have any issues with the archive, you need to contact Lazarus, not me. Thank you, April.
Why won't she answer? Shit.
Do I not have? Oh, it's under technology and I have security. Bummer. Whoa, slow down, buddy.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip.
Fuck. Already.
Everything's gonna be
This
fine.
can't be happening.
I swear,
down.
she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, as you like, Miss Abigail Naomi. And I left.
They can't
What
hurt
did she
me.
take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
It's locked.
Hey, you're going fast now.
Zitkala Saw. Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch.
Hey, return to everyone discretion. I'm still waiting for that paper.
Her last message to Abigail. The file. I wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. Zitkala Saw. Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch. I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Oh my god, I'm really hoping I don't have to know every single detail. I mean, sometimes you do in this game, but no. In these types of games. Yeah. Club business card? Consumables. Consumables are single-use items that provide bonuses. Most of the time, consumables used to replenish willpower or eliminate hunger. Gear. Each type of gear has advantages and disadvantages when it's equipped. The effect of the gear applies as long as it is equipped. Gear may not be equipped or unequipped during dialogue. Documents. Once they have been collected, consumable items, phones, documents, etc., can be consulted from inside your inventory. I I don't know why my mic just decided not to pick up anything I just said, but what the hell? Oh wait, what's that? On my screen. Something on my screen. Raised on the warmth of hot jazz, MM has kept strong ties with this type of music, synonymous with emancipation, energy, and greatness. Her clubs, the Black Rattlers, are the embodiment of this passion for swing. Restores 2 willpower. Okay, I'm full willpower right now, so I don't need to use it. Record guest list. A lot of fucking people.
Battery's dead. Oh, I'm playing with fire. If someone spots me...
Oh man, recover deleted message would have been nice. I don't have technology. Message from her. Abby, can you confirm that it's safe to come to Everson's? I'm waiting for your reply. Are you? I've been looking for you everywhere. Code red. Confidential. Financial report.
I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here.
Magnetic key card.
Boston, Boston, Boston. Lazarus knows all of the city's secrets.
Hopefully nobody saw that. There we go.
Why won't she answer?
Last item borrowed. The girl's name Abigail, right? But her name's not here. At least I'm not seeing it. No, enter code. The code was probably in one of those documents I was reading, and I just completely dumped it.
Jay, what were you doing in the archives?
Read?
A file about a party from a few years ago. It's the one Journey asked Abigail to look at.
Yeah, the winter solstice, blah blah blah.
Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2.
Is there a way to... Already tracking her, right? So what does this do?
File. Page 3 was torn out. There are
page 3.
Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2. Is
there anything I can do with that? Okay, try it out. Again, I'm probably doing this all wrong, but whatever. Oh, again, education would have been nice.
This is the connection between the email and the file from the archives. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've got to talk. Battery's dead. Boston, Boston, Boston. Lazarus knows all of the city's secrets. I'd like to hear Abigail's side of the story.
Okay, so page 3 with the note saying to meet her in the enclave.
Said Kala Saw. Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch. It's locked.
Wrong.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
If Zeus had chosen Flower to reign over all others, the rose would be queen.
Okay.
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
What? Psychology, okay.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst...
Destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
What a nightmare.
Bosley's looking for answers.
Obviously a detour to see what else is.
Oh, great. My shadow. I wish I was outside instead of being cooped up in here.
So, what exactly did Hazel want with you?
She asked me to go and fetch Journey.
Ah.
So, you think this is gonna get ugly too?
How is Hazel?
She asked a lot of questions. She was a little paranoid.
She's losing her grip. Be careful.
Why are you telling me this?
This is the first time you've ever been involved in a court intrigue. Up until this instant, I've handled things for you.
And that was fine by me.
If the prince is under pressure, choose your words carefully.
I hate the court. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
Oh, this place is pretty big to explore, let me tell you. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Security is only level 1.
The door is locked.
Oh, circle switches you from run to... That's why I was like, what the hell? Why am I walking now? But I'm happy I know that now. Because there are some sections where I like to walk and some sections where I like to, like, speed things up.
Nope. Can't go through there. It's locked.
Oh, it's locked too. Go back down the way we're supposed to go.
Took the elevator to get here.
One thing I'm wondering is... I mean, this shows she left, but there was a point of no return at that door to open. What does that mean? I'm so conflicted right now. I kind of want to go back and see what happens if I go to like a door with no return. Or should I follow this out?
It's locked.
Open that.
Boston, Boston, Boston. Lazarus knows all of the city's secrets.
Maybe I am supposed to go. E19. Nope. Oh? Observe carefully.
July 9th, 2019. August 31st, 2019. September 14th, 2019. Someone took the file on the reunification party. There's a file missing.
Almost missed that there. The 6 traditions of the Camarilla, the Masquerade, obviously, the Domain, Progeny, the Accounting, Hospitality, Destruction. Okay. That one. 9138. Got it. E8. What'd I get? Club business cards? That's it? That's a bunch of nonsense. Damn. Can I?
A disaster. It's a disaster. The trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that?
This way. Come. There's literally a trail going this way. Find Abigail and question her about Journey.
Yes?
You're still here.
Problem is, I don't know where Abigail is.
It's locked.
Lazarus. Abigail.
I have to talk to Abigail.
What a nightmare.
It is. Where the f is Abigail?
Yes? Huh?
Nope. Can't go through there. It's locked.
So I technically have to talk to Abigail, but I can't find Abigail, so...
No fucking way. Shit.
What the fuck?
So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party.
April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them.
It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Calm down.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not.
I did everything right, Mem.
I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Baker, you'll be fine.
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, Mem.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Yeah, I don't want to upset the prince just yet and go crazy about making her run away. That'd be insane to make her run away off the bat. Oh god, another character. I gotta... Okay. Again. Let's see. She has Apex 2. She has Obfuscate, which is obviously the cloak. Dominate, which is... Stop it, game. Turn people into puppets. Got it. Okay, okay. They're the same, though, so... Alright, again, I'm probably gonna freaking end up... What you call it? Cutting a bunch of this out until I get it all done, so, like... I'll just say, see you in a bit here. Okay, so for Alicia, I pretty much did the same thing I did with MM. I got myself, 2 more disciplines. And then here, I went with... Her mental cost was actually a bit more. It was like 15, while MM was only 5. Hers was 15. So I gave her a notch in mental. I gave her both deduction and education and psychology. And obviously, both mental actually boosts psychology and dominate. So that's actually a good thing for me, which is probably something I should have taken into account for MM, but it completely went over my head. So, yeah.
Alicia, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Alicia.
He looks like Jason Momoa.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Alicia, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
Say nothing.
You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
I'll
the Mad King.
Tell her that I don't remember.
Yeah.
Don't tell her that I don't
from the
remember.
Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
No, nothing at all. Lie to her? No, let's not do that.
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation.
You don't trust them?
You can never be too careful. You and Delsin are the only two
Shit,
people
so there's
I trust
timed ones
entirely.
too. I was hoping
the
there
members
wasn't.
of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Alicia. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
Oh, shit. Wow, so I was thinking about that. I was like, why would they make it such a thing for her to look at that picture? Fuck, stay focused.
Shit. So this is where you've been hiding.
Oh, Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare.
Thank God I didn't tell her to run.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
I hope Journey hasn't come looking for the same thing as me.
Are you? The time has come. POD equals arrival.
This thing's old. Does she still use it?
File unification party. File containing all the documents that prove that Journey did not neglect safety while organizing this event. Baller! No, I can't. Oh, okay. Okay, subject Jason Moore. Okay, so he's being watched. Unification party. Summary of the individual files on the Hartford Chantry. I can't talk. I suck at talking. Regent. There we go. That's the vessel provided Dunham.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her. This thing's old. Does she still use it?
Oh? What? Pierce obfuscate. Do I not have that? Oh, it's an OPEX thing. No, it's not. What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh, okay. It is. Yeah. It's an OSPEX thing. So, like, I don't have. I'm assuming if I had level 2, I would have been able to do it. Part of me no, because dominate all it does is do that. So I don't know if I'm. If this would. If I don't know if the dominate one was worth it, honestly. That's a bit of a freaking bummer. WD. Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking in my mind, I was like, Nothing? Wow, I don't... What? I don't... I don't know what this does. Zara, I would like to give you the bond you've been waiting for so long, but I can't bring myself to condemn you to my situation. Don't be afraid. I'll never abandon you, Jara. Never. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh. 1841. Right? Am I wrong about that, or am I right? 1841. Boom shakalaka. Okay. Caius Leto. Never include anything in new evidence. If you please send it to me. And not on a computer, you know how I feel about them. Okay. Recent secure transmissions. Okay, I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna take a picture of that because that might be important. I'm gonna cheat. Call me a cheater. Call me a cheater. Go ahead. Picture of that. You didn't comment on it, so I don't know if it was important at all. What are my goals? Go to Halsey or investigate the other members of the promotion. Whatever. E?
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's. The Salem Gazette.
A cauldron. Jesus. Ingredients: a raven, corn, raven droppings, cornstarch. Magnet, silver bowl, own blood. Oh, wait. Guardian Ravens, Blood Magnet, Concealment Ritual, Knife, Candles, Fresh Bird's Blood, Skull, White Candle Wax, Illuminated Trial, the prey must not go underwater or cross a body of water, Candles, Restoration Ritual, Candle Skull, Own Blood, Sacrificed Animal. I'm really hoping I don't have to know that.
Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is thinking about taking a trip.
Polaroid picture. Power memories and images of her lost past is what ultimately drives Alicia, restores willpower. Okay. Down.
Just like New Orleans. This is definitely Dijon's place. Well, well. What have we here?
My dear sisters, I hope this letter will reach you quickly. Whoa. Things are critical here. It appears that we've been the target of a major incident. A code red has been issued and we have not heard from those who had already gone to the party our prince has organized for the unification. This could be in our favor because it's possible that the Hartford Chantry is behind it. Although I have faithfully served my prince's interests while negotiating this treaty, these new suspicions could serve our interest in relation to a potential alliance between Boston and Salem. Rest assured.
He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him.
Study animal. Wait, press observe.
A bird. Dead. He must have done a warlock ritual.
That cost blood?
He must have done a warlock ritual. Huh. It's from an animal. And it's still fresh. This knife has blood on it.
Come on. Anything else? No? Oh, that would have been cool if there was something in the alligator's mouth.
It looks like one of Richard's Rorschach tests. In green. Even with the color, I still see the same things always. Blood.
Alright, so... Chara.
Oh, shit. Locked from the other side. Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Okay. Scene passage allows you to move around without being seen. In this state, it is not possible to physically interact with the environment. You may, however, stealthily read a document or examine an object. This power will activate automatically if you enter a location that is prohibited.
I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Oh, I can't. Oh, we saw how that worked out. That's saw how that worked out. She is still pining for him. Oh, that's don't. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I was supposed to listen carefully.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Mem.
Hilda's more concerned with the men than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that.
Alicia. Restricted access means nothing to you, I see. Make yourself at home. Don't mind me.
How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you.
Fuck, should I now have turned off my
I'm
invisibility?
guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
What do you mean?
Tell me, do you remember the last time she pulled you out of your musty hole?
It's just that
You don't remember, do you? You're still having those little memory issues, it seems. And I suppose Halsey's here too.
Of course she is.
The more the merrier.
Don't start with me, Beryl. Otherwise...
Why don't you go out and play in the sun? And let me get back to work.
Work? With everything that's going on. Hazel will appreciate your dedication.
get out. Please.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's gonna be disappointed. Halsey's waiting for me. I hope Hazel will be proud of us.
Yeah, I should not have taken off the invisibility. I mean, there's a good chance that would have been all I can get out of him regardless.
Richard's apartment. He didn't change a thing, as usual. I see guilt. Richard often asked me. How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions?
Again, sorry if I'm not monologuing or talking a lot. Just trying to see. Hey, you're here.
Did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Not done yet.
Not quite, Pumpkin. I want to take another look around. You wait for me here, but be good.
I will.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know why, but the thing when I'm trying to click it over, it'll go back. Maybe it's the controller, I don't know.
Mr. Teddy.
Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media. Only Richard would still use that.
Okay, so gotta try to find a floppy disk.
Richard always liked masks. Like all children of Malkov.
He must be hiding somewhere else.
A floppy disk. That's all Richard knows how to use. Maybe I'll find a way to read it. Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media. Only Richard would still use that.
As you requested, Miss Underwood came to Red Salon, carry out new calibration, blah, blah, blah.
It must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it. Ugh, impossible. It's locked.
Okay, so I'm only allowed to check this area and that's it. I was thinking I can go to the other offices somewhere else.
If I can do anything to help, let me know.
Yeah, check that out. Check that out. That's an empty door. This thing, I still can't do nothing with it. My Auspex thing is too low. Alright, let's go to the prince.
No, he's not there. Where are you, Mr. Teddy?
Can I find Mr. Teddy for her? Is that possible?
Are you almost done?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Okay, here we go.
Alicia. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
I found Journey in Jara's office.
How did she get in there?
I don't know. But Mem joined her.
It's like there's no security here. But do go on. I want to know everything. What did you see?
They talked, and Mem told her that you wanted to see her. She told her she had to bring her back. Journey agreed. That's it.
Was there anything else?
Journey was going through Jara's desk. She was looking for a file. A record with proof of the precautions she'd taken in organizing this party.
Did she find any?
She didn't find it. But I did.
That's perfect. More than I expected. Give it to Delsin on your way out. I'll take care
Oh
of
god,
it.
traits are coming on the side. I'm not reading them.
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of Mem.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent illusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Alicia.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon. As that's where he does his research, I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Alicia.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could
that
be
shit's
dangerous.
getting real.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Alicia.
I'm getting worried that Halsey's not really there, and they all know this, and like they're just like, you know, they know that that's part maybe of personality. Like because they're not, nobody's interacting with her. Like they'll refer to her, but they're not interacting with her. So until somebody interacts with her, my assumption is gonna be that Halsey is not. Overview. Each scene ends with an overview of your accomplishments, failures, and what you could have done differently. For each success, your character earns experience points. Well, 10% success rate on rhetoric tie. Okay. Wait, Laisha gets one, but MM didn't get one? Okay. You mastered your power and spied on the conversation between MM and Journey. You gave the prince documents that would certainly clear Journey's name. You listened in to hear what on Hilda McAndrew's mind. You found a letter from Dejan Saika confirming his preference to the Salem Chantry. You told the prince about what it was Dejan Saika's letter, whatever. Okay. Alternatively, we could have let the premonition overtake us. You could have discovered Beryl's Underwood preoccupations. My thing wasn't high enough. If I would have pumped points into one of those things, maybe, but I didn't.
Come here. Thanks, You've brought me Journey. I knew I could count on you.
Jay is waiting in the antechamber. She's nervous. Tell Delsin to go easy on her.
We'll see about that.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now, but I will soon. I have one more favor to ask of you.
All right. I'll be waiting in the next room.
Okay, here. Okay, this is. Okay, put in her place -10 to the next experience cost for the mental attribute. Okay, so that's a negative, and it looks like you can't avoid that. It's like you automatically get that because it automatically makes you try to use that power on her. Okay, you obeyed the prince. Journey followed you to the prince. You spied on a conversation about Journey. You were able to retrace Journey's steps before she left thanks to her scent. Residence bonus, aspects. Oh, that's the last thing I drank. Right. Alternatively, I could have tried to convince her to flee, which that would have been stupid. Now, thank God I didn't say that. Here we go. Caleb. Fortitude. Whoa. That's right. He has. I remember in the trailer it said he has 4 because he's super old. So, see the unseen, fortitude, presence, dominate. That costs 0, but I can't. With this power, the vampire is able to detect the supernatural both in creatures around it and the traces they leave behind. Yeah, but I can't go up. There's no. It's not letting me go up to anything else. Alright, so fortitude, physical and mental supernatural resilience, presence, dominate. Okay, so with Caleb, I went with giving him 2 of these each. I gave him technology, deduction, education. And then here I only gave him 1 more in dominate. Yeah, I only did dominate. Because again, I'm not sure what clarity. I mean, it says dialogue choices, but this one confuses me because again, it doesn't let me put anything in this one. It doesn't let me do anything there. And fortitude is resisting people. It looks like. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
My prince. Delson.
Zori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drory, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen.
It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ancili heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the...
That's the one I wanted to know, the beckoning. Okay. A mysterious calling drawing elder vampires away from their feasts and fortresses. The elders are compelled to travel east towards the lands where mortal and vampire civilization began, into the fog of a shadow war fought over the graves of their progenitors. Wait, what? Read that back one more time, that last bit. Wait, hold on. The elders are compelled to travel east towards the lands where mortal and vampire civilizations began, into the fog of a shadow war fought over the graves of their progenitors. Straight over, I have no idea. Okay.
The city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jara gone. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake. My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
Man, I feel like I'm really missing out picking up these dialogue options.
Sorry to hear it.
Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng, a name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Caleb Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows,
Chatterbox. And his 10% success rate in intimidation type. Yeah, that sucks ass. Okay.
Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you. Barrel's handwriting. He was trying to contact his associates. This is a handwritten list. These names sound familiar. Caius's office. The key card must be in there.
Ira Fitzpatrick eliminated. Mark Nightingale eliminated. Anthony Vernon eliminated. Education, I could see what the hell that was all about.
These screens aren't going to watch themselves.
Got a key card to server room. I didn't see if there's any. Oh.
Security has been increased to the maximum. I've never seen anything like it.
Okay. Double checking.
We're stepping up security on every floor.
When I can't hack, I'll have.
If only Miss Jory were here.
That looks like the key to a safe. Blood tests from the Red Salon.
Fuck. Coin. Ah, willpower. Give me something that reduces hunger, guys.
I need quiet.
These servers hold all of our secrets. I understand why they're so well protected.
I've got more important things to do. There's no room for error.
Crimson Oaks? I've never heard of them, but Caius is interested in them. He has a whole file on them. A list of ingredients and side effects.
Still no news from our assets?
No. I can ask around if you want.
No, it's fine. They'll come to us.
Dejan wanted to warn us about the Hartford Chantry's favorite rituals. He doesn't trust Deneb Osborne. A list of ingredients and side effects.
I wonder if 7405 is it.
Shit. What? Ross didn't make his...
And talking to him gives me a point of no return. There's gotta be numbers here somewhere. Trying to see password.
Security has been increased to the maximum. I've never seen anything like it.
Say. Check the parking barrier.
Fuck. How long has it been since we've had an alert like this? I've got no idea.
Check that.
I'm gonna cut this one off soon.
If Jara saw that...
Miss Joy isn't here. But so far, we're doing all right.
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shitty night.
Sorry for just wandering around for so long.
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details?
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The prince's child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him? A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore, the asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
And you're the one who received the code red, personally?
It arrived directly, here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here.
Any sign of Jara?
Nothing at all. And that's not good. According to the protocol, she should have been there early. If they got hit, she would have been first in line.
Any movement with the Anarchs?
As usual, they're keeping their distance. You know it's always a pain in the ass to locate them.
Any word from Hartford?
Do you think it's them?
It would be ill-fated.
I knew we should never have trusted those damn warlocks. There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
They were behind the Quincy Market attack, weren't they?
Aha, because I looked at that one
I
file.
don't have any proof. We just caught a thin blood who wanted to trap the prince, and who told us about them. Apparently they're new in town, but Mr. Rory thinks he's giving us the runaround.
Did you look into it?
I tried, but I didn't have the resources to discover anything else.
Leave no stone unturned.
Hello? You. It's about damn time. Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked. Apparently it was a real bloodbath. He and James had just enough time to get more out. They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back. I'll inform Hazel.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Cut
think...
her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh! Excuse me!
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was set by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business to manage our interests. I don't want to take any chances. Then, I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dajan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
No, you will remain here. Mem goes alone.
Why don't you send Dajan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dajan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
Hazel, if anything happens to her, I'll...
Nothing, Hilda. You'll do nothing. It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
What? Who?
I sent Alicia.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary, I find this moment very appropriate. I am the Prince of Boston, and you are the Primogen. I owe you nothing. Delson, escort them out. The session is adjourned. You all have your instructions.
Shit. Things are getting heated. I guess you can't get into his computer regardless. It doesn't even give me the alternative or failure of not being able to get into his computer. Oh man. Ooh. I mean, I kind of want to do Caleb because we've already seen that one. That's the one they had the extended gameplay clip for. So I kind of want to do that one just to get out of the way because that's one we already know. But yeah, regardless, it's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna save that for the next episode. So yeah, this was my first session of Vampire the Masquerade, Swansong, and very very cool. I mean, obviously from the get go, I knew this game was gonna have a few maybe bugs here and there, like graphical bugs. I never imagined it to be like a graphical powerhouse. But I am intrigued by the story already, and I am intrigued by the dynamics of the characters and the actual problems happening. So yeah, I'm liking it so far, and you can expect me to continue this playthrough very very soon. But yeah, again, if you enjoyed it, watching me play this game, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, take care and have a good game. Hand.